back to another video from the trading blog. I'm Jay, and today we're going to talk about an introduction into TradingView. All right. Now, for those of us who are not that familiar with it, TradingView is actually one of the biggest platforms for analysis used by traders nowadays. All right, and not just that, but like a lot of people, maybe they see some of their brokers here, and they can actually trade from TradingView itself instead of going to MT5 all the time. But for some of us like me, for example, my broker is not on TradingView, so I have to analyze here and go back to TradingView to MetaTrader 5 to place my trade. Okay, but yeah, let me give you guys a rundown on how to use the platform, starting from the very top left. Okay, which is around here. We have here the name of the symbol. Okay, we have the current price and the percentage price change, which is at right now. Okay, as you can see, I'm on USD/JPY. Here is USD/JPY. If I change that, then it's going to change here as well. Okay, so over here we have my profile. We have the single search. Okay, now let's try something. Okay, I want to look into Euro USD. Now Euro USD is going to pop up here, and what do we do next? Because I mean, we have Euro USD all over, but then there's a problem. We have a bunch of brokers over here. Okay, so now this is a common thing that a lot of traders ask me, why do we have so many options and this and that? This is because all these brokers that you're seeing here, they're all available for you to trade with on TradingView itself. Now, since your broker, if your broker is not here, rather, I suggest that you check them one by one until you find the one that the candlesticks and the price matches closest with the one you're using on MT5. All right, that is if you're not using your broker on TradingView. So yeah, for me personally, since my broker is not here, I've looked and looked and looked and looked, it's not here. I'm going to be using Forex.com, okay, which is the closest. Now, as you can see from here, all right, we have our charts. Okay, this is the Euro USD, as you can see here, and we have the compare and add symbol next up here. All right, let's say I want to compare it JPB USD. All right, because it's like what is Euro USD's best friend, I guess, and we put into the same scale. This will now open a new line charts over here for us, okay, to show the comparison between the two of them. With candlesticks we have Euro USD, and with the line chart we have JPB USD. As you can see, both pairs are still very much correlated, right? They're both dropping and all of that. So yeah, you can use this in terms of correlation. I think you can actually set it to, yes, you can set it to candles as well, all right, if you want to. So yeah, candles is there. Now delete that and get back to my normal settings. All right, next up that we have here is the time frame. All right, we have all of my time frames over here, the ones that I always use, from the monthly all the way down to the 1 minute. Now if I want to change these settings over here, I simply have to come here and click on them to be my favorites. Okay, if I remove it there, it's going to remove it from the whole stuff over there. Okay, so as you can see here, these ones are the favorite ones that I have here. That's why they have a star on them. Next up, we have types of charts. On MT5, you're limited to about 3 types of charts. This is the bar chart, the candlestick chart, and the line chart. But over here, we have a whole range of different chart types for you to use. Okay, I'll just keep on using the candlestick chart, by the way. It's simpler that way. Then next up, we have our indicators over here. Okay, if you have already set up some favorites for yourself, then they're going to show up here. In my scripts, it's going to show you the ones that you built. Okay, the invite only, I don't really know what it is. I've never been invited before. Please invite me. The technicals, we have here a different range of technical indicators and financial indicators as well, but I don't think I've ever used most of them, by the way. So it's something that I use mostly on MT5, but I think I'll try it out one of these days. Maybe if I'm making a video on indicators, I'll probably do that. Now this for indicators, all right, and you can see here that you can set up the star to add your favorites, which is going to show up here. I don't know why mine is still loading up to now, but yeah, I have a couple of them which should be here. Okay, yeah, look at them here. These are the ones that I'll set as my favorites. Okay, so once you just set them, it's going to show up on your chart over here below our information about the pair that we're using. Okay, I'm using this AGFX watermark, which is what I use to make this up over here. and then I have sessions for me to get to know my trading sessions. All right, so as you can see here, this is Tokyo, this is London. All right, we had New York. New York is going to be forming very soon. Okay, yeah, so that is that. Next up we have the indicator templates, which I don't use, so I don't know about you guys, but like I'm not really going to be going into this. We have the alerts, which you can create with Alt plus A or clicking over here, or you can use this plus that you're seeing here to create an alert at that particular price, or one more option is by right clicking and then clicking on here on add alert at this also price. Okay, now those are like 3-4 ways in which you can actually use your alerts. All right, and what that does is simply this: whenever you want to get the information that price is reaching a particular place, a particular level, I lagged there for a minute. You can simply come here and set an alert at that price. Okay, then you now see all the information that you want to use about the alert. It's going to send you a notification for your laptop and for your phone. If you set your email, it's actually going to send your email as well. All right, you can set it to trigger once or every time it passes there, the expiration date for it, if it's crossing or if it's going up or going down on the rest. Okay, the value, which is the price which the alert should be conditioned at. Okay, and then you can even set up a message there. Okay, so let's say, okay, open a short here. So by the time that the by the time it comes to your phone, okay, this is actually where I'm supposed to put the message, my bad. Open short. Now it's going to show it like this as a notification for you. All right, so you can just click there and add, and then next thing you know, in the next second, an hash line is going to open here, and then you see there that is done. All right, so what next? Okay, that's that. The price just has to cross this place, and then the alert is going to activate. It's going to trigger and send the notification. Now we also have the replay too. All right, so in case you are using TradingView and you want to start back testing with it, you can actually use the replay, all right, and go back in time basically to play with it. Just make sure that you're getting things right. For example, over here I can easily set this. I can see resistance, then I think I'm breaking it or something, and then I can press play, or I can shift forward for price. So if I pause here, I'm like, okay, we have broke through the resistance, right? So we should be going down. Resistance, supports rather, because it broke upside and then we broke down again. So that should mean that we're going down, right? So I'll place a trade here, stop loss here. My TP should be around here. So if I place that, let's see if it plays out. Triggered, and we've been going down since for a while now. Okay, support here, then there's probably another area where we can sell from over here as well. Stop loss here, take profits here, and let's keep on going. And okay, there we go. Look at this. This is the alert that I was telling you guys about. Okay, so there we go. This is it here. So this is basically how easy it is for you to set up trades on your MT5. Okay, sorry, my bad. For you to set alerts on your TradingView. Okay, so next up, what do we have again? Well, I'm just in the replay tool. I'm just playing with it for you guys to see how easy it is to use them. Support. Bring it out once again. Set up your short position here. You place a stop loss at the top. Continue going to the targets, and there we go. We enter the trade, and now we're heading down once again. So yeah, this is as easy as it is to use your replay tool over here. Okay, so I can easily come out of it, and then I can do and undo whatever I want to. Okay, so for example, right now, if I want to make it look neat, I can simply come here and start arranging them one by one, so that you start seeing the arrangement of my trades over here. All right, and then I can undo that if I so choose to, or redo them if I want to. Okay, so this is the work of these two buttons that we have here. This here is your layout. I'm not really going into there right now, so these ones here, we don't really have business with them anymore. Then we have the settings here. which you can customize your whole chart from your candlesticks to your status line to your canvas and all of that. So you can do it from here. Okay, if you're looking for my default theme, usually here I save it here as a template. So this is my black and white. If you know me, if you follow me on X and all of that, you know that I use black and white. I like black and white because to me there's a whole psychology behind colors. All right, I'm going to definitely drop a video on that one of these days. So subscribe and stay tuned for that. But yeah, I like black and white because it shows that I don't have any feelings attached to that particular chart there. Moving on, this here is for your full screen and your take a snapshot, okay, which is basically you downloading the image, copying it, or maybe tweeting it on X or whatever you want to do there. All right. You can also publish the image as well for people to see on TradingView, because TradingView has a community of its own embedded in it. Okay, so you can actually publish this idea, which is this whole chart right now, for people to see, comment, and maybe give their views on it, and you can boost your followers on TradingView as well. Okay, so yeah, you should consider that too. We have here the name of the pair. Okay, we have the time frame and the broker over here. All right, this shows that the chart is being updated every 5 seconds. You can set the settings over here for it to alert, this, that, metrics and all of that. Okay, so yeah, this here is for your indicators. If you want to close that, you can simply put here and it's going to stop showing. All right, over here is your drawing tools, and one thing that you need to know about your drawings is that if in case you want to have something like this for easy access, now it's just there on the chart. I don't have to start looking for them. You can simply come here and start selecting them as your favorites. Okay, and then you click on this star over here so that it will show. Okay, it will come up there. So if I click on it, it's going to appear and then appear once again. So that is it over there. What else? Okay, let's go from the left to the right. Okay, over here we have our watch list. Okay, so I have a bunch of watches, but depending on the version of TradingView that I use, you might just be allowed to use just one. All right. So yeah, this is my watch list for crypto. I have a watch list for my A plus pairs. I have a watch list for my majors, for my minor pairs, for my October challenge, which is something that we did in my community, and for indices as well. Okay. Yeah, so that is that. Okay, and as you can see from here, you can edit that. Okay, you can name your watch list. Okay, you can set a flag here, maybe in case you want to, like, okay, I want to know the pairs that I have a setup on. You can just flag them off here. The flags have different colors actually, as you can see from here. All right. If you right click on it, you can add it to another watch list. You can compare it to something else, or you can add a note for it. You can even add a session on top, okay, which is going to look something like this: indexes and pairs and blah blah blah. So you can add sessions on top of them. All right, and then you can still add another symbol again once you right click on your watch list. Okay, so currently I've set up mine to show the symbol name, the last price, the change, and the percentage change over here. Okay, so those are all the settings that I have here, but if I want to, I can just come to these 3 dots here and customize that a little bit more. All right, so yeah, there is that there. I can add symbol from here as well, and there's an advanced symbol, but I've not tried that yet. I think, what is this here? This is some of the settings about the EUSD, which is the one that we have on the charts right now. So you can see here EUSD, the dollar, the broker, the daily range, the weekly range, 52 weeks range, by the way. This is the season. Okay, how it performed over the years. All right, they are actually going to tell you about the technicals. People are selling, as you can see here. There's a strong sale coming up, I guess. Could be neutral, could be buying. All right, so we can check there for more technicals later on as well, and it's going to show up here. Okay, so it's going to show you oscillators, moving averages, and the summary, and you can choose the time frame for that. So click on X if you're tired of that. Over here we have the alerts that we have so far. I have one last one remaining on Bitcoin USDT. All right, so I'm expecting Bitcoin to actually reach up to that price before selling again. We have here our data and object tree. So basically for EURUSD, these are all the objects that I have here. As you can see, as I'm scrolling through them, it's showing there all the objects that we have here. Okay, this here is for charts, but I'm not into any charts right now. This here now is more focused on the community on the MetaTrader 5. Oh yeah, one thing worth noting is that when you have news coming up, you don't have to actually go from one app to another, like your apps on your phone or maybe Forex Factory. You can actually get them over here on TradingView as well. Okay, so you see here that we have this particular news for this particular day, which is on the 13th. All right, which is tomorrow on Thursday. You can actually check your calendar here as well. Okay, it's going to show your economic calendars or your earnings or your revenue, whatever it is. Okay, you can customize it fully over there as well. But I still prefer using my Forex Factory because sometimes there's some things here that catch me on fresh, and I don't like that. Oh, I'm talking too fast, right? Yeah, I'm talking too fast. Now, let's continue. We have the products, the screeners. I'm not really going to go into any of that. Okay, but in case you want to, you can easily go to the community from here. Okay, see people's ideas on Euro USD, Bitcoin, and the rest. You can also set your notifications from here as well. Okay, from the community, and everything is just going to show up there for you. All right. Down here, let me show you guys. Down here we have the day range for you to see them in like the whole day in 1 minute intervals, or 5 days in 5 minute intervals, or you can see a whole month in the 30-minute interval. So you can check it out there. Okay, in case you want to. You have the panel editor and trading panel. I don't really use those things, so I'm not really going to go into that. So this is a little introduction into TradingView. All right. If I was too fast, feel free to rewind the video and check whatever you want to check. Okay, but yeah, this is basically how we use TradingView. This is the app, okay, the software, not the website. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please subscribe so that I can earn a new follower, and give a like because it really helps me out to drop more knowledge and content like this. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.